had any takers for a long time is on the Saturday show that begins at 11 a.m. on Saturdays. I'd love to be able to connect remotely to somebody's computer and help with whatever is not working right on that computer, or even a training session. It's been a long time since anybody has taken me up on that offer. Typically, our Saturday shows has been me doing something on the table here, or talking about various different technical content, but usually I've got something here to work with. But I'd love to be able to work on somebody else's problem, connecting to your computer remotely, coming into the Zoom session. We haven't had a lot of people coming into the Zoom session. Mostly they've been coming into the Zoom session just to participate audibly with their mics in the conversation rather than just through chat. So I'd like to get that going a little bit more. Those two, more people in the Zoom session, actually in the Zoom session with a question. Hey, Doug, how do you do such and such? And maybe then connect to your computer.
In case you're wondering why we're live now, Doug gave me the running time of his video.
I hope that's been useful.
I scheduled mine 1 minute prior.
Ken Stout coming up next. Should be an auto redirect.
There we go. Finally.
Have a great day. Catch you later. Goodbye.
I'm ending the stream 20 minutes later. So now we have a black screen. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Rick. Good morning to anyone else that may be joining us from Doug's redirect. As you see there, it kicks it over and it shows, I guess, the things that I'm interested in. I don't know. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I kind of did some prep work earlier. I'm going to start with the finished product and work backwards. This is on the coffee cup project for the Zoom homies. I'm trying to get positioned so that I look decent in the camera, and I just can't figure out how to do that. And I'm just going to rework that whole thing, I believe, to really just have it messed up. So here we go. This is the finished product. Let me open up a channel so I can monitor it. Kind of hard to monitor it in the YouTube studio. And I just turned off my audio. So that looks like it is cut off a little bit. So what I'm going to have to do is go to OBS and maybe, I'm not sure actually, I haven't really tried to do anything with this, but as you can see, we've got the first four, the next four, the next four. If I turn my camera off, that'd help. I don't need my camera. And then down here, these guys are not being seen. So I'm just going to open the screen up a little bit. And then see if somehow I can get these guys to go on there. Get everybody. Looks like we're getting close. It's pretty good right there. Well, looks like Mimi, myself, and Mike and Gray or Jeff are a little cut. There we go. That might look okay. Yeah. So that's the finished product. This is what I ordered last night. Actually, really early this morning. And I will show you how I did this. Kind of interesting and different. So, by the way, I'm debuting a new coffee cup today. I was thinking that with the green screen, it might block it out, but apparently it's more blue than green. It says warm, tasty, and all mine. It's a soup cup. So let's get on with doing this. Got Davinci already queued up and ready to go. And I've got it where I want it. I may have to make some adjustments over here as well. No, that looks pretty good. So this is the original screenshot, snippet, whatever. I use the snip tool to do this. This is the original one right here, and we were missing. Tony was logging in, couldn't get the audio going, and I had 2 empty spots here based on everything here. So this is the base or the start. And then in no particular order, I then added Great Guy. So that's how Greg got in there. I just went and got his picture from another snippet, screenshot and just added him in there. Then I somehow skipped an entire row. I don't know how I did that. And I did the same thing with Tony. I added Tony Wallow and repeated the process for Robert. I'm happy with that. That looks pretty good. But with my OCD, my being my worst critic, um, I noticed we had names, no name, but it's there, and no name and no name. So I went and figured out I'll add Tony Wallow, and if you'll notice right here, if you watch right there on the screen, if I turn this off, it goes away. And I actually tried to get it as close to the original names as I could. So there's Tony, and then we do the same thing with Robert. See his name pop up. And then you do the same thing with Greg. And then I could have done Alex's a different way. I chose to go this route because it was just easier. And there's Alex. So we have the finished product. Now we have everyone. And if you look real close, there's subtle little difference between the font there and the size and this. I just liked it. I was trying to put shadows in on a couple of these, and it went all silly, stupid, crazy on me. So I got it back to this, and I said, this is good. Cool. So Long Dong's question is, the Davinci screen needs to be a particular shade or particular type of material. You know, I honestly don't know. I just ordered the green screen, and it showed up. I don't think I can turn off my I think when I go to my green screen over here that I have, that's not my true green screen. That's actually one that I created in either Paint or DaVinci Resolve, or even maybe even Photoshop. And it's way brighter than what mine is. I'll see if I can't get a photo of mine and show you that. I also know you can use blue. And I believe you could use, I've kind of heard you can use black. I don't know. I have a black screen. I actually put a black screen in front of me today to block out the sunlight. Hopefully this makes the lighting much more better. I have no idea. So there we go. We went from not having Robert, Tony, and Greg to having Robert, Tony, and Greg and their names, and I added Alex's name back in. So pretty simple to do, actually. All right, I got together with a couple other people last night after the stream, after the Zoom, and when I was working on it. I basically just wanted someone to look at it and get their thought, and we tweaked it a little bit. Greg's picture's a little bit off, but that's fine. I noticed there's other issues as well. And then I just rendered it out, changed it to a JPEG, and ordered it. It'll be here the 10th or 11th of October, and I'll get them sent out to everybody. And if I don't have your email, then I need you to send me your address via email, kstout2016@gmail.com. Tomorrow's Daily Davinci will more than likely be a premiere because Mrs. K has her test in the morning, and I don't know if we'll be back or not. We should be. But I'm going just to cover all bases and schedule a premiere. I've got a little bit of an idea of what I want to do. You guys might find it more humorous than educational. And for all I know, you find the whole thing humorous than educational. So that's it for today. Under 10 minutes. I don't really have anything going on that's pressing my time to go elsewhere. I just wanted to share that with you. I know there's been a lot of interest in that, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Wintermute. I appreciate that. I enjoy it. I might try to get a little bit better on this. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know what, I want to try one more thing here before I go. Unlike my predecessor, I do know that it's Thursday the 28th, 29th. Oops, I don't know. So I'm going to go over here to OBS. I'm going to drag it in here and we'll have a little bit of mirroring. I'm going to go up here to the exit stream, which is this one. And I'm going to right click this, copy it, and I'm going to go back into Daily Davinci right here. I'm going to turn off the intro, go down to a blank area, and I'm going to paste it with the reference. You can paste it without, but I want to paste it with the reference. And now that should actually run. It looks like it will. I'll probably redo this and get it more Daily Davinci related than this, but I just wanted to see if that could work, and it does. So I'm going to turn that off, move this back over here. Maybe that's what I'll do for tomorrow, even though I do have another idea in mind. So catching up with chat, Robert Michael says afternoon. Afternoon to you, morning or evening, one of the two. Inside joke. Wintermute says, good job. Thank you, Wintermute. Tony Waddle gives me a thumbs up. The whole subject of green screens really put the perspective. Yeah, I just wish I understood how the green screen works. There's a screen behind me, yet it's displaying Ken Stout Live, subscribe, and YouTube video that you guys can't see because obviously it's shrunken down on my little camera thing there. But if I bring over this and then turn the camera off, then you can see what it is. And I'm sure we've done this many times on the evening show where you just go through here and grab your background and it puts it on that screen. So it's cool. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Speedy C. I appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and end. It's not that complicated. Basically, you dive so yeah, you lost me at basically. So anyway, I'll see everybody tonight, 4 p.m. The editing challenge is scheduled, and Alex is already trying to cheat. I'll tell you more about that when we start the stream this afternoon. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you at 4, and I'll see you at 11. Have a great afternoon, everybody. See ya.